Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So right now we have an event going on where we can get a Kael skin, a Scarlet Masquerade Kael skin, and there's a bunch of events you can do to try to earn this skin. Originally we thought it was going to be something that everybody can pretty easily get, right? Considering it's a rare skin, right? But that is not the case. So it turns out that this tournament is going to be a lot harder than we thought. It's going to consist of getting top 3 to try to get the skin. First place, you win the skin automatically. Second and third, you'll get fragments of it, and you have to compete at other tournaments to try to get the rest of the fragments. But these tournaments are not easy at all, because one of them, you have to use only epics in Ice Golem, right? One of the hardest dungeons in the game where you wipe easily. Spider is a lot more easier, because you get a lot of AoE HP burn champions in these factions, in the Golem Pack Alliance. Dragon is only rares, and Fire Knight is only Corrupted Alliance. So I want to give you my honest thought about this skin, guys. Should you go for it? Is it worth it? Okay. So if you are an endgame player, or let's say you're just more of an established player, right? Then maybe you want something more to do in the game and you want to collect skins. Sure, you can go for the Dark Kills or this Kill skin. And I was attempting it myself, and then I realized I had some competition in my bracket. So it made me think, okay, do I really want this skin badly where I want to just blow a bunch of energy and resources to try to get this done? And I don't know how far they're willing to go, but is it something I want to do with my resource, right? So that's the same question I want to pose to you. Are you really willing to go that far to use all your energy to try to get this Kael skin? Okay, so now I want to talk about the Kael skin. So this skin it looks interesting, right? It really does look interesting. I was expecting the you know, the skin that, I'll have it up here, but there's a skin that I keep saying Kael goes into like a different undead form like look, like where he's like a vampire or something, and he has like dark skin, and I was expecting that to be maybe a skin, maybe one of these days, who knows. But the skin that we actually got was a little different. He's wearing like a mask or something, and he has red hair. It looks really cool, it does, but how bad do I want a skin in the game? Okay, now this is the contradicting part. So this skin, or this character, is iconic, right? In Raid Shadow Legends, Kael is very well known. Everybody regards him as the best starter champion in the game, and a lot of people that make a brand new account start with the Kael because he has poisons, multi-hits, and everything and all that. The thing is, once you are past that stage of early game, I guess, you get to a point where you stop using Kael everywhere. Maybe you still use him in some areas, but if you are a late game player or end game player or even maybe mid game player, you don't use Kael anywhere. So the contradicting part is they put out a skin, right, for a character that I guess most people would not use anywhere. You can't show it off anywhere in dungeons or even PvP, where it would be the most, I guess, or you can show it off the most because people will see it on the opposing teams. So you're not going to throw this into PvP. You're not going to really use this in most dungeons, in late game or in game or even like late mid game, right? So this is just more of a collection for your own personal self, I guess, right? So it's like, that's the contradicting thing. Like most skins in the game, or like any game for that matter, Overwatch, Rust, Counter-Strike, is something you can show off in the game, right? So this is not really something you can show off in the game. Okay, maybe you're a streamer, maybe you're a YouTuber, and you get that, I don't know, that one video you can post and be like, hey, I won this skin, look at this, and then, you know, that's it, it's gone, and then it's whatever, it's just an afterthought. That's kind of what it comes down to, I guess. Like, I like the cold art skin a little bit more than that. Like, this is the same rant that I had about the cold art, because cold art, you can't really show it off anywhere, but at least as a streamer, at least as a content creator, I can show it off when I stream, I can show it off when I do runs. And cold art is the yeah, the skin is really, really cool, and this is what I'm talking about. So I'm always looking at the back of this, right? Like, I'm always looking at the back of it, I'm never looking at the front, and that's fine. It's fine. At this point, I'm over it. But most of the champions in the game that you want the skin for, I think, would be someone you can throw into PvP, because that's the only sort of interaction we have with other players where we can show off something besides like the characters itself and the you know, like what we own. But I think skins would be nice if they could start throwing out more of the PvP champions too, like the Trunda skin, right? I'm not really a big fan of the Trunda skins, but at least that's something you can show off, right, in PvP on the opposing teams. Like, this is something that other people will see. right? The front of this and the front of this, or this, even though I'm not a big fan of these two. But I still like the original more, but that's my personal opinion. I think this event is honestly not worth blowing all your resources trying to get, because at the end of the day, it's not really, it's a collection, yes, but you can't really use it anywhere. So now you might be wondering, Smiley, so are you going to be going for this event? Well, this Ice Golem event, I was attempting it, and I came to realize that I made a solid team for stage 24, but I wasn't really, I wasn't too interested in this particular dungeon rather, because the set items that drop here, I'm not really, I mean, I looked at the bracket too, and I think they're going to be going pretty hard by the looks of it, and I don't want to focus too hard on the skin alone, because I'm not really that interested. I mean, as much as I am a collector and I love collecting cosmetics and exclusive stuff, but I think the spider event is something I might take a crack at, because I always farm spider regardless anyways, and it's kind of like two birds with one stone. So I'm still going to be looking at the bracket to see how hard other people go. Like I said, I don't want to blow all my resources just to get the skin that I'm never going to use anywhere, except maybe make a video later if I do win one time, and then that's pretty much it. It's an afterthought after that. So yeah. So that is my thought, guys. I hope you guys found this informative one way or another, or I don't know, maybe you have a different opinion that you want to share down below in the comment section. Yeah, I do read all the comments. I might not respond to every single one of those comments, but I do read most of the comments. So yeah, thanks for watching my videos, guys. I really appreciate you all. We're so close to hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I couldn't have done it without any of you guys. So I want to say thank you. If you enjoy my content in general, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you all in the next video.